Hi there. Today the journey is to Ooty from Kochi, and this road trip is going to be an interesting long journey. We have begun our journey from Kochi and it is going to be a 7-hour drive all the way to Ooty. It's going to be a lovely highway and then it's going to be the high ridge. Stay on and see as to how the drive is going to be, how the journey is going to be. It's a colorful, picturesque one. We began our journey from the commercial capital of Kerala, Kochi. This 300-kilometer long journey would be covered mostly on the National Highway 544 before we switch on to NH 181. As we drive through, we cover townships of Kalamassery, Alua, Nedumbasseri before we cross over to Thrissur from Ernakulam. The first major township of Thrissur, once you cross Ernakulam, is Angamali, which is also a major junction from where the MC road also starts, which is the parallel road to the National Highway all the way till Trivandrum. As you drive down, you cross over Chalakudi and the deviation towards Adirapalli before you proceed further to reach the toll junction, the first major toll on the way to Ooty, and this is a congestion point. Once you cross this, the greenery of Kerala opens up from a landscape of the city life to a village life opens up, and the drive gets beautiful. As you pass through Naradara, Panacheri, Vadakancheri, Alathur, Tengurishi before you reach Palakkad. The surroundings or the beauty of the drive is exquisite as you get to see a lot of village life on either side of the road. And based on the time of the day, as you're driving through, you get to see different shades of greens, and if you're lucky the climate is on your side and the sun is up, it looks exquisite. So keep your cameras handy, click enough on more photographs. You never know, at any point of time you could just get a photo moment. Once you cross over the main city of Palakkad, you come to the small township of Kanjikode before you enter Coimbatore, and that's where we're going to have a lovely stop at one of the latest food stops en route to Ooty. I would like to highlight the fact that the National Highway expansion is happening across Kerala, and there will be more toll booths coming up as the roads open up and the work gets completed. So if you're traveling in 2020, expect to pay more tolls en route. Walayar used to be a very busy checkpoint, as this was the entry point for all interstate vehicles, and this was the tax junction, and this road used to be literally clogged round the clock. Thanks to GST, that's off now, and we have a free path to drive in and out. So Walayar is the end point of Kerala, and we are just about to enter the Tamil Nadu border, and thereon from there to Coimbatore and further up to Ooty. So here we are crossing over from Kerala into Tamil Nadu border, and this small bridge, what you see in front is the borderline, and that's bye-bye to Kerala, and that's into Tamil Nadu. I have stopped over midway at a new highway joint, and it's called the Food Stop Diner. This belongs to the famous CGH Earth Group, and they have done a fabulous job for a highway roadside restaurant. It's a different class altogether. You get to see a lot of varieties out here. There's a fabulous parking and a beautifully done up restaurant. So if you're driving this way, whether it's for breakfast, lunch or dinner, this is one spot which you can look at regardless of the fact whether you're driving from Kochi to Coimbatore or Ooty or the other way as well, because this is one of the best you can find. on this track. This is how the layout is. Doesn't look like a highway joint. It looks like a classy city outlet, in fact. And I can tell you the food is delicious. We're at the first toll in Tamil Nadu, which is the bypass of Coimbatore. There's a series of tolls which we have to cross before we get onto the Ooty highway. This is the first one. So we are off the L&T road, which had 6 toll stops. You buy the ticket at the first one, and that same ticket can be continued across all the rest of the 5 routes. And at the end of it, you are getting onto the Coimbatore-Bangalore road, and this is the toll road. And this is the road which leads you to Erode, Salem, Bangalore, and Chennai. We have to take one more toll, the first toll, once you enter on this road, before we turn towards Ooty. That's towards the left. So this is where we turn, get off the highway and take a left. And then the track towards Ooty begins. The landmark is Saravana Bhavan on either side of the road. The beauty of the villages is breathtaking. The more you see, the more you fall in love with. So we are now at Coonoor, and it's season time, so we can see that the traffic is high. There are a lot of blocks on the route. We are about 70 kilometers away from Ooty right now, and it's going to be a long one as the traffic is heavy on this track. This beautiful track with trees laden on either side of the road is a royal access, and it's an amazing sight. Getting to see trees of this size is very, very rare, and getting to see so much of greenery on either side of the road is possible only when you get out of the cities. So this is one such beautiful drive. Now we have reached a junction from where you deviate straight towards Ooty, or you take a parallel route which is via Kotagiri to Ooty. We are taking this normal straight road towards Ooty. It's knowing the fact that it's going to be crowded, but then we are looking to have a good meal at a beautiful location, which I'll introduce to you in due course. As you drive through the lovely terrains and observe the greens, the villages, the cattle, the farming, the trees, the abundance of flora and fauna, and the enriching environment along the village side bowls you over. We have now reached Mettupalayam, which is the gateway to Ooty. Mettupalayam is also famous for the toy train, because this is the place from where you board the toy train, the starting point, the famous Nilgiri train. And these are the things which we miss in our robust city life, which is limited to the 4 walls of your house or a flat. You get out from the 4 walls of your house, get into the 4 walls of your car, drive to the office, get into the 4 walls of your office, and the journey back. It is quite a monotonous one, and to break such monotonous lifestyles, you need to take a break, and this is one of the lovely drives you can take all the way to Ooty before you just unwind in the picturesque surroundings of this beautiful hill station. There are 14 hairpin bends on this track to Ooty via Coonoor, and the drive is wow. Ever wonder why as to we need a break? Well, it's to refresh and recharge. And Ooty is one of the popular destinations down south, as it has the coldest of temperatures in the southern sector. So if you're planning a holiday in south, if you're coming from any other part of the country and to south of India, Ooty is one of the places you should be looking at as among the hill ranges, as it has the highest temperature among the destinations in South India among the hill stations.
So the stopover is at a place called Culinarium. That's a beautiful outlet. And if you're a Conti lover, especially a desert lover, this is one place where you got to come to, as they have some amazing items over here.
Winding drives, lovely tea plantations, botanical gardens, amazing flora and fauna, tea factories, and much more await you at Ooty as you arrive for a relaxing and an explorative sightseeing tour of Ooty.
So after a 7-hour drive, we have finally arrived at Ooty. The weather was on our side and the drive turned out to be a very good one eventually. I hope you enjoyed the ride as well. And this is Shailesh signing off until the next vlog.